A fire forced them out of their homes at a senior living center. Tonight, survivors are struggling to get back on their feet. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush. Ann Allred has the night off. The fire started on the second floor of the Touche elderly apartments yesterday afternoon. City officials say 82-year-old Judy St. John died after going into cardiac arrest. 5 others are still in the hospital tonight. 5 on your side's Tracy Hinson is live at the Cahokia Heights Community Center, where 21 people who escaped the fire are now living. Tracy?
All right, they were just served dinner, and the atmosphere inside is a pretty positive one, all things considered. Now, the Red Cross opened this shelter yesterday, and they expect to keep it open as long as needed. Now, in the meantime, the Touche Regional Medical staff will work on finding homes for these people, temporary housing in assisted living facilities and motels.
Last night, laying in here, coughing, walking, twisting, turning. We on these cots, and they make noise when you do that in them.
LaSalle got a little rest last night, but his neighbor Orrin slept better.
It was okay. It was better than where I was in my apartment. I was sleeping on the floor.
The Red Cross set up beds and is providing meals for the displaced residents of the Touche elderly apartments.
Kind of noticed the smell of the smoke getting stronger, and we looked up and down the back of it, and we saw some smoke. It was white smoke creeping out of the upstairs window.
The fire started Wednesday afternoon. Fire officials told us it was in the apartment of Judy St. John, the only victim. She was 82 years old, went into cardiac arrest, and died.
She lived in the apartment for over 20 years. She was one of the very first residents that moved into the Centerville apartments when they were first built.
Investigators are looking into the cause of the fire.
I have smoke damage on all 3 floors. 3rd floor is pretty good. First floor is not too bad. 2nd floor has heavy smoke damage. I have water damage on the 2nd and 1st floor.
Ceiling tiles on the 2nd floor were falling down, and the floor below was buckling.
We don't have a time frame of when the residents will be back in.
Now, Ameren was working today to restore power to the units that were safe to do so, and ServPro was on site doing some work as well. Now, the assistant fire chief did tell me that she hopes they can get people back in their homes soon. In Cahokia Heights, Tracy Hinson, 5 on your side.